Oh my gosh, I am. Wait a minute now. Let's see. Oh, okay. So I am live. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've done a live. A lot is going on the last few weeks with the holiday season, so I haven't been going live. Been doing a lot of recording videos. Got a few things I want to talk about for those who had requested me to go on. How you doing? Hi there, you guys. Yeah. So I decided to instead of doing a recorded video, I wanted to go live because I had a few requests. And let me see who's on here. Thank you for tuning in. So I am streaming multiple areas. So you guys, if I don't see a comment, I will reach back out to you because I know with me streaming multiple platforms, I may not see a comment, and then other people can't see your comment if you're commenting from other platforms. But you guys, everybody can see me. So thank you for tuning in. I see people are logging in on. I got multiple areas that people are logging in on. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So I wanted to talk about a few things for those who are tuning in. Don't be shy. Say hello to your girl. You know, I do know people were in and out. This was a last minute unexpected video, but I wanted to go live instead of doing a recording. And there's a few things I want to talk about because people had asked me about some important facts about what's going on with the market. But I've been posting updates about that for those who follow me. But one thing that came to mind is some of the biggest mistakes that people are making. And if you're having problems hearing me, please let me know. We did have some Wi-Fi issues here. There was a storm the other day, and there have been some issues with the connection and a few things that went out. I noticed when I got back to my office, a few of my lights, the light bulbs had blown because I guess of the issues with the storm. So yeah. So don't be shy. Say hello to your girl if you're on. Let me see here. Let me make sure everything is good. If I am not clear or there's a problem with the volume, please don't wait till things are that I'm talking a long time to tell me. Let me see here. What do we have? Okay. All right. So, as mentioned, there's a few things, biggest mistakes that we have to think about. Now, as a real estate professional, we constantly have to be prepared for challenges and changes. We also have to be able to, understand that every decision that takes place, we need to help our buyers and our sellers to make decisions when it comes to the changes to the market, when it comes to decision and understanding everybody have different personalities, different needs, different desires. Okay. And those choices can lead to going downhill or uphill. It can lead to certain to passive success or failure. So one thing is and true, things that just you decide to do in life can be a success or a failure, depending on what direction you go with that. And my goal is to help people succeed in whatever they're trying to accomplish. Okay, that's important to me. Mistakes are inevitable. You can make a mistake. It's nothing that, life goes on when people make mistakes. But one thing I've learned is true is understanding how you learn from them and learn to avoid certain mistakes, especially with dealing with real estate and dealing with business. That's why it's important to do research. If you don't do research, you put yourself at risk, even greater risk than you would had you not done research. So let me see. I hope everything is clear. I am streaming multiple areas. So if you have any issues viewing me, let me see here. All right, there it is. Okay. So like I said, if anybody give a comment and I don't see it, I will respond back to you. Just let you know that, I am streaming multiple areas. So it's a possibility that if you send me a comment or a direct message, I may not see it. And I do know that people don't always comment on videos right away when they see me, but after the video is posted, they may say something. So I am familiar with that. So just to let you know, oftentimes, we make mistakes, but I wanted to touch base about some important mistakes that people are making when it comes down to even getting your real estate license. First and foremost, one thing about it, it's nothing wrong with getting a real estate license, but it's sales. So if you're not interested in dealing with people, if you don't like people, if you don't want to deal with the challenges that come along with owning a business, it's not for you. Do research before you decide to get a real estate license or do any business avenue that you've decided to do. Don't do it because you think it looks good or someone told you to go and do it. Because everything you do, you have to put work and put effort into it to get results. It doesn't just fall in your lap. So when you're looking at someone else's success, the biggest mistake you can do is compare yourself. You haven't gone through the journey of what individuals have to do to get to where they are. And that's with anything in life. If you have not gone through the journey of what this individual had to do to get to where they are, you can't compare yourself. So that's the biggest mistake a lot of people make is comparison in business avenues. So what's most important is understanding where you are in life and what your plan is. And one thing is true. Let me see here. One thing is true is mapping out a plan. Focus on the more important things because you cannot compare yourself to others. Whether you're in the business of real estate or whether you're not in the business, you don't want to do a comparison. You have to do the work to get to where you want to be regardless. And that goes with all avenues and all business aspects in life. Put your work in to get where you're trying to be. Now, what I am trying to do is make sure everything is sounding good and that you can hear me clear and there's no issue. So if anybody's on here having difficulty, let me know because we have had some technical issues. And that's one of the reasons why I end up going later than what I had planned. I'm about to get ready to leave the office because I do know it's after 8 o'clock Central Time. And in Georgia, it's after 9. So I do understand that people will be getting ready for bed and not necessarily be on all night. Okay. So as mentioned, in life, we make mistakes. In real estate, you make mistakes. And some of the decisions that people make is not understanding the type of personality you have when it comes down to investing. Gaining a deeper understanding of your style of investing is crucial. If you're doing investments, you need to understand there's different types of investments. You don't go in saying you want to be an investor and not having full knowledge of what type of investment, what kind of collateral you're going to need to accomplish your goal. Okay. I got some investors I'm working with now who are trying to use their business name instead of their personal name. There's other avenues you can do. You can take to do that. Of course, you're going to pay for it, just like buying commercial property versus buying residential. If your taxes don't line up, you're going to, end up paying more. Then you have to put more money up front, and you may pay a higher interest rate. But all things are possible. And one thing I want to say, when these people are getting these homes, you want to make sure you get an inspection. I run into issues where people feel like they want to bypass the inspection process, and then you run into problems when you don't get the inspection done. Keep in mind, if you are buying a property, the real estate agent has no knowledge of what's going on with that property. Even the listing agent may not be aware of everything. We do get property information disclosures at time, but we still may not be aware of all things that are taking place. So you got to make sure that you have to understand that you need to do research and have a hired inspector to take a look at things. And if you're buying a new property, don't always think that the house doesn't need inspected because it's brand new. You have a right to get it inspected and get things checked out. Don't be in a rush. When you are in this market and you are trying to become a homeowner, there's steps and levels to this thing. Okay. First and foremost, you want to make sure your credit together, your income together. No matter what program's out there, the more money you have saved, the better opportunity is for you. We run into problems with people coming in, no money, no savings, and saying, oh, I need to have a house now. Somebody called me today. I got to have a house now. Okay, sounds great. I'd be more than happy to get you a house. But what's your credit situation? What's your income situation? That's automatic. Even to rent now, anything you're doing is going to require you to have your credit checked into and your income. No one is going to rent you a home without having those things. So those are things that are going to be a concern no matter what you choose to do. Okay. So you want to have your income together. You want to have your credit scores, which should be in advance before you having anybody pulling on it. Okay. And one thing about it, like I said, people make mistakes when you are in this market, whether you're an agent or whether you are a buyer or seller. Don't compare yourself to other individuals who've already bought a home who's already in the business, who's already doing something. You have to look at your own scenario to reach a common goal of what you're trying to reach, what you're trying to become. So I just want to say these few things. It's getting late, and I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you.